welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Badgers will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Panthers offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
A strike downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Hit right back to the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fakes to grab. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Wisconsin's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Barry Johnson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
And the Badgers will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Slams ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They've got it down to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badger. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
On the run, it's White. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Pitt pushing the pace.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Badgers looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Finds his man. It's Hicks. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Pitt right back to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense and throw him the ball.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Release to the back. The sure hands. It's White. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's got the tight end, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Throwing right. It's caught downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolute shame. Missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Badgers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. On a little time, lets it go.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And off to Jones. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Barry Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Badgers in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Puts it out of the air. Knocked off his feet.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Offense facing fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Wisconsin! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Flips it out on the screen. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. They'll run play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Still on his feet at the 45.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away and you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Badgers getting that pass rush from the second level, like they did with a T.J. Watt or his brother who played up front and transferred from Central Michigan.
They've had a long list of guys, and it's funny, they all kind of look the same. You know, athletic, smart guys, they're tough guys, but one thing you have to have in Wisconsin for defense, versatility when you play linebacker.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. Working that wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got it down the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
He'll take the deep shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Badger. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking for a man, it's Jordan. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
That's caught. It's Hicks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. They're working that left side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Barry Johnson. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Now improvising. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a third and long. Lost to throw again. Here's the pressure. Got a man. It's Jones. Quick step and go. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Badgers are on the move. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And here they come, almost all the way back. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 39 over Utah State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hey, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Pitt pushing the pace.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. Firing to the right, complete. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. It's complete on the right side. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one splits the uprights. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Barry Johnson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. The sure hands. It's Barry Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got the quick pass. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Makes the catch. It's Jones. And the defense drags him down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome.
Oh, look out. The ball's free. And he'll get the ball back. Otherwise, it would have been lights out. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Barry Johnson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Badgers want to crank the tempo. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Badger! Somehow, they got up off the deck, and they got back in the game, and they're all tied up.
How about that? Coming up big. Less than 30 seconds in the ballgame. You need a score, and this offense absolutely responds. Go kick that extra point, take the 7-point lead, and let your defense finish this one off.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Got a man. It's Hicks. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that?
Gonna let it fly. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's taking a deep shot. Reels it in down the left side. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the steps. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the